Hi, this is Coach Kemi, CEO and founder of How to Think, and I'd like to share a very short audio with you, and it's titled, I Don't Want to Be Rich. You know, in the short time I have lived, I have heard people say that, I don't want to be rich. I just want to have enough money, to do this and that and travel once a while. Some people say, I don't want to be rich because I don't want it to look like I get greedy or I have too much. And, the way I was brought up was with this sentence, be content with what you have. Be content with what you have. So whatever I had, I was content. I learned not to be rich, not to want to be rich, but there was this niggling thing on the inside of me that when I saw other people spend money, they had the money to spend and I didn't. It upset me. I don't know about you, but it really upset me. So I found out that people who say they don't want to be rich are people who are afraid of having the thought of being rich because they don't want to be disappointed. And I was once that person. It was just going on and on and on and on, and I was trying to make the money, but it was not happening. Other people around me were making it, and I thought, why? What did they do? I will copy, I'll push, I'll be crazy, I'll do whatever they did, but it was not working for me. And after a while, being a Christian, I just thought, well, I'm just supposed to be a pauper. I'm a Christian, so I'm supposed to be poor. But I kept thinking of this God, like, is that how he made the human race? Some poor, some rich, some were chosen, some were not. That is unfair. And he does not deserve to be God if that's what he is doing or if that's what he did. Listen to what Wallace D. Wattles, who wrote The Science of Getting Rich. I mean, when I read this and when you hear it, you will be just as excited as I was. To think what you want to think is to think truth, regardless of appearances. Every man has the natural and inherent power to think what he wants to think, but it requires far more effort to do so than it does to think the thoughts which are suggested by appearances. To think according to appearance is easy. To think truth regardless of appearances is laborious and requires the expenditure of more power than any other work man is called upon to perform. I'm sure as you heard that, you must have thought, in fact, rewind it and just go back and listen to that part again. Listen over and over and over again. What Wallace D. Wattles is saying is, it's okay if you ever think about wanting to be rich. It's actually okay because what you think is truth. It's your truth. It's truth. Regardless of appearances, why not? It's easier to go in the direction of something good that you've thought about than to go in the opposite direction. And of course, you're wondering, why can't I have this? Why do I have to go this way? It's all down to how you think. How you think is key to you getting anything. You need to acquire the ability to think the way you want to think. There is an ability that's required for you to be able to think the way you want to think. And you need to learn how to develop habitual thoughts. These great thoughts need to become habitual before they can become your reality. So when you put a seed in the ground, your thought is it's going to grow. So you go there and you nurture it and it grows. But it doesn't just become a big tree, a big apple tree with all the fruits showing immediately. It's a process. Likewise, thought is a process. But do you know what the process is? The process is, first of all, you've got the thought, you haven't achieved it, you don't know how you are. That is faith. You put it out there. Faith is substance. Faith is evidence. But faith in what or who? I believe it has to be faith in the God that made you and I. He's the only one that knows how what you're thinking of will happen for you. But your responsibility which you should not miss, which you cannot blame anyone on, are your thoughts. For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. You are your thoughts. You are not what you eat. You are not where you go. So it's that simple. Yes, it is. If you keep thinking about what you want, the greatness you want, the achievements you want, the goodness you want, you will get it. Likewise, when people think evil things, they get it. It actually is actually created. You first create in your thoughts before you create in reality. If you cannot maintain and sustain those thoughts until they become habitual, you will not be able to achieve it. It is the achievement must first of all happen inside before it happens on the outside. For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Thank you. This is Coach Kemi, your Blast It Away, the Black Belt Way coach.